Bakawa. I'm a turkey. This video is about the best Harry Potter movie, The Goblet of Fire. Wait, no, I didn't mean the best one. I mean the one with the most numbers so far. Idiot, dummy, idiot, stupid ass, dumbass, idiot. Anyways, let's jump into the movie that will end the first half of this torturous marathon. First of all, these doofuses aren't wearing masks at the World Cup. We are in a pandemic and it's just not cool. I'm sorry, I don't want to make this political, but here we are.
Ministry.
Holy shit, that's Robert Pattinson from Good Time. I love that movie. This guy is amazing. Okay, hold on. Why is something always happening? Why can't these movies just be about relaxing and having a good time? It's always something with these people. That's my girl Cho Chang. I made a TikTok about her and it got a lot of views back when I hit 800 subscribers on YouTube. Play that TikTok.
Why'd she name the only Asian character in Harry Potter Cho Chang? It sucks, man. J.K. Rowling sitting there just thinking of a name. The best she could come up with was an Asian named Cho Chang. So many people will be reading about this little girl. Just take another minute for a lean over and her. How about Rebecca? Or maybe Susie? But now I'm watching Cho Chang at the movies. Just name her Rachel, or maybe Margaret, or maybe take that character idea, drop it, drop it.
Why is this dude running into the dining hall like that? I have to be missing a crucial detail. I love this guy. He is so funny. He is always so mad. I have to love this guy with his funny eyeball. Okay, what the hell? This is just wrong. These people are laughing as if they would be okay with the bug on them. If I had that huge bug in my classroom, I would be panicking even if it wasn't on me. Those things give me the absolute creeps. The heebie-jeebies. Makes the hairs on my arms stand up. Scared the bejesus out of me.
Jeez! Jesus Christ.
Makes me squirm. Scared me straight. Why are they still putting Harry in the Triwizard Tournament? If I was Harry, I would immediately freak out and be like, OMG, I didn't put my name in there, I don't want to be in the tournament, holy shit, what the hell? But instead he's like, ooh, ooh. And everyone is like, did you put your name in? But he doesn't answer, he's just like, ooh, foo. Dude, just spit it out. Of course they say there is some rule where if the magic hole spits out your name, then you are suddenly in the cup.
The Goblet of Fire constitutes a binding magical contract.
I would have just said, yeah, no, I don't think I'll be joining a tournament with a bunch of wizards who actually know magic. I don't know shit. I'm Harry Potter. I know one spell. And then Ron gets mad at Harry because he thinks that he entered the tournament and wouldn't tell him.
I didn't ask for this to happen, Ron. I didn't put my name in that cup. I don't want eternal glory. I don't know what happened tonight, and I don't know why. Piss off.
Ron is either the biggest dumbass in Wizard World or this is just not realistic. Harry and Ron have been through the craziest stuff in the world. Spiders, chess, and flying cars. And this guy just can't believe that Harry may not have put his name in the goblet. Even though the rules wouldn't allow it and Ron's own brothers couldn't get past the goblet and it turned them old when they tried it. And so he's going to just call Harry a liar and be super rude to him and not take his word. Just think about it for 1 minute, Ron, you dense chump. Alright, also I have a question. What's the point of taking these wizard pictures if they just end up as weird gifs in the newspaper? Like the picture of Harry in the newspaper is just a loop of him having a normal photo taken of him with the flash. How does that make sense? Why do they have these old film cameras in Harry's world but then a perfect realistic 3D animation shows up in the newspaper? How are the newspapers still black and white but they can do this crazy photorealistic shit? Also, why are newspapers the most popular form of consuming news when the pictures can talk and they could obviously move to a more efficient format with realistic photos that play out scenes for them? The technology in this place makes zero sense. I am in fury. Raw. Angry. I just realized while editing this that this channel is just a shittier version of CinemaSins. How horrible do I have to be to stoop to Jeremy from CinemaSins? I always thought he was bald. I thought he looked like this. But instead he doesn't. That sounds like a CinemaSin to me. I don't want to be that guy, but man, these movies are doggy water at writing female characters. The only female character with any depth in these movies is Hermione, and most of the time she's the side characters to Ron and Harry. This girl in the Tri-Wizard Cup is just so irrelevant in this movie. Even though Victor has very little story, this girl is literally nobody. Phineas and Ferb guy has more of a story than this girl, and she is apparently this super talented wizard that was chosen as one of the 3 champions. At least give her something. I blame this on J.J. Abrams. Man, what are the safety regulations at this place? A dragon fight? You throw these literal children in here, and they most likely should just die, right? How did all of them survive these dragons? Harry barely dodged multiple hits from this dragon and was mere feet away from dying. I love this snake guy, but he just straight up abuses his students.
Can we run away? Tonight when we get back to the common room.
Not cool, dude. Super not cool slithering snake. What's his name? Slippery Snake? I can't remember, someone look it up for me. Victor Crumb, who looks like he's 32 years old, takes this 14-year-old young girl to the dance. Can we talk about this? He kisses her hand and stuff. He is a freak. A creep as we call it. There is so much sudden like romance and sexualization of these young kids in this movie. They are supposed to be 14. Jesus Christ. Moaning Myrtle spends 5 minutes of the film trying to see this 14-year-old boy's private parts. This woman is 60 years old. Someone in the comments is going to say she is a 14-year-old at heart. Okay, tell that to the police. Tell that to this child who very clearly wants this woman to leave him alone. Tell him. Go on. You have the floor. Tell him. That's what I thought. Also, Ron is such an asshole in this movie. Why is he such a sourpuss all of the sudden? Worst dance partners ever. Also, after hearing about Cho Chang so much, I expected her to have a character in this movie. But nope. This movie really just gave her a couple lines and said yes, this is a love interest for Harry. Hold the fuck on. Back that up. Let me see this. Victor Shark. Victor Shark. Victor Shark.
Who are you? What do you want?
No, this can't be real. They didn't. They couldn't. They killed Robert Pattinson from Good Time. He was so cool. That was so uncool. Also, why did Harry save CeeLo Green from the bush if he wasn't even going to die? I thought that was why he saved him, because he would have died, so I was like, yeah, go save him, Harry, but instead they just get transported back to the arena. I guess he's nice or whatever, but Cedric would not have died if Harry didn't do that. He can't do anything right. Also, the only spell Harry knows is Gotham Expelliarmus. Literally learn another spell, Harry. You're facing the Lord of Dark Wizards or whatever, and you know one single disarming spell that lets you flick the wand out of a little rat man's hand. Just learn a headshot spell or something. Maybe learn a spell that blows up doors like Hermione. Bombardo. It's not that hard to remember. Just say Bombardo. James Potter did such a great job in this movie though.
Harry, take my body back, will you?
Genuinely a very talented actor in a well-deserved role. Not a lot of people who could fill that spot. Can we talk spells? Why is Harry using a beginner-level disarm spell against one of the unforgivable spells? Literally the ultimate spell. The kill spell. And he uses Expelliarmus. Are you kidding me? Avocadabra or whatever it's called is going to wipe that spell and you're going to just die, dude. And then the movie thinks it's realistic to act like the two spells are both equal power. No way.
Oh.
This kid puts no effort into actually being the wizard he wants to be, and I'm expected to root for him. At least Voldemort has been putting in the effort and trying. He works his whole life for this shit. Harry just fucks around school for a year and doesn't learn shit, and he's just a lazy virgin. It honestly makes me mad the more I think about it. This kid just never loses, but it's never because of his own drive. Also, I have another problem with these movies that I will address in the next review, but Harry is the most famous kid in the world, and he is so famous and everyone talks about how famous he is, but he constantly walks around in public places and no one pays attention to him. He's constantly walking through the halls of the school, goes to public wizard places, and no one even gives him a peep of anything. Also, I didn't talk about this in the last review, but in this movie, or in the last one, there is this whole scene where Hagrid says that the reason Harry isn't a Slytherin is because he picked Gryffindor, and the real Sorting Hat is what the person wants themselves. Doesn't that make all wizard housing personality quizzes just bullshit because it's really just what the kid wants themselves? Or is that just a Harry Potter thing? Everything is all about you, Harry Potter. By the way, should I take a Hogwarts house test? Let's take a few and see what house I am. Okay, here goes nothing. First test I took was the Wizardmore test, which gave me Gryffindor. On this personality lab quiz, I gave up a third of the way through and I got Ravenclaw. I finally took one more quiz on BuzzFeed where I just got all of the options and my numbers for Ravenclaw and Gryffindor are the same. That's lame. I don't feel like taking another quiz, so I'll just be biracial. Anyways, Goblet of Fire is a pretty fun movie. I had a fun time watching it and I think the competition aspect made it a very interesting watch. I think this was my second favorite Harry Potter movie so far. I'll give this movie a 4 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other reviews. We are halfway done with the Harry Potter movies. How fun is that? Okay, have a good day everyone. Thanks for watching my reviews.